Today we are discussing section 1.2, represent functions as rules and tables. Remember, a rule is another word for equation. Here's some of the vocabulary we'll be taking a look at today. Function, a rule that establishes a relationship between two quantities called the input and the output. For each input, there is exactly one output. Domain, all of the input values. Range, all of the output values. Input, a number in the domain of a function. Output, a number in the range of a function. Independent variable, the input variable. Dependent variable, the output variable. Here's an example. Is this a function or not a function? The first table has unique inputs with exactly one output. In other words, none of your x values are repeating. So this table is a function. In the second table, there is an input value that has two different outputs, which makes this table not a function. Example number 2. Identify the domain and range of a function. From the vocabulary we just took a look at, we know that input equals domain equals x values equals independent variable. Therefore, the domain is 0, 2, 4, and 6. Also, recall that range equals output equals y values equals dependent variables. Therefore, the range is 24, 27, 30, 33. You can also think about it in terms of units. Does the temperature depend on time? Or does time depend on temperature? Example number 3. Make a table for a function. Remember that the domain equals input equals x values. So in the input row, write in the values 0, 1, 2, and 3. To find the output values, you substitute each input value for x into the function. These new values will be your corresponding output or range values: 0, 3, 6, and 9. Let's review. How would you find domain and range?